it! We're doing it live!
Okay, guys, we are good.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Hello.
So, if I remember correctly, you guys were beginning to poke around in a ruminant ruin.
Yup.
Yes.
Just finished a elemental and a bunch of arachneia, or however it's pronounced.
Bunch of magic spiders.
Yep, magical spiders, damn them. How dare they have magic?
Spiders.
So the steel, are we in a ruminant?
You could take 20 points damage just for that bad pun.
We did manage to successfully find a hidden door, and we went through the hallway. We managed to spring a trap where Nightshine was the only one clever enough to get out of the way. He took no damage from it.
Yay.
We fought and killed a bunch of spiders with glorious magical effects, and Alexandride angrily ripped his way out of spider webbing that he was stuck in.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's all this weird looking machinery lying about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh god.
Bingus.
Pringus!
Alright, so you have just basically come out of the fight with where we ended it. You are free to continue exploring your surroundings.
Alright.
If you wish to poke things or work out what some things be, you may make me. You may ask what you want to poke or prod. I will tell you if it then explodes and murders you. If it doesn't, then I'll tell you what to roll.
I want to
Alright.
poke Milky.
Okay. Are you dangerous and explode overnight, Shine?
No. I'm a very stable accelerant. Not to worry. It takes intense amounts of pressure to make me go boom. All
Burned
right,
is... Sorry. Going ahead, Milk.
Nightshine, do you recognize what any of this machinery is?
Do I?
No.
No.
Can you figure out what it does?
Can I?
Knowledge engineering. Do you wish to add a d6 to it? Because I know you can.
The fact you ask me to makes me want to.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it costs you anything to do or anything like that. So
it does.
I have to wait. I have to wait to see if you use it before I tell you anything.
I'm using
So,
it.
Your best guess is this is some sort of alchemical laboratory, but on a much larger scale. So they're obviously brewing stuff to a degree, but you're guessing it's got to be of a alchemical nature.
It's an alchemist's wet dream.
This is quite the setup that they have here.
What they are doing, or what they're cooking up, or how it works, on the other hand, is nothing you are sure about.
Is any of this material magical?
I gotta detect magic.
You are not detecting any magic, but you are quite certain your magic isn't penetrating the casing.
I don't know.
Are there any books lying around? Milk Thistle is going to roll perception to find a book. or some kind of notes that detail instructions?
There appears to be no paperwork or books or anything of the sort left behind.
Are there any kind of plaques or labels on the machinery itself?
There are symbols similar to what you've seen already, which is ignore the antimatter comment, obviously.
Okay. What about the spiders themselves? Are they adorned with anything? Do they have any lingering magical effects on them?
There is
Specific-
they definitely don't look like ordinary spiders. You can roll me a what's it? Your room number this.
We do note our name. Arania.
Right, I'm wondering if there were...
Knowledge Arcana.
Okay.
Well, this was more aimed at Milk Thistle rather than yourself because you already made the check because you got some info on them.
Oh, Milk Thistle was not trained in Knowledge Arcana, so that won't do any good.
That's I'll give you this, Nightshine. That's what you assumed they were, just based on abilities and stuff like that. But something that you do know about these things is when they are killed, they tend to also have more humanoid features to them as well as other features. But this is just pure spider.
Do you remember that's Earthgolem?
Of course, it was just a moment ago.
Yeah, it's kind of like him. It's an Earthgolem, but it's not really an Earthgolem.
So they've been messing with creatures and...
I don't know.
This is very troubling.
Is it possible for an alchemist to affect creatures like this?
I think so.
You can roll Knowledge Arcana. Your knowledge on this matter will go as far as alchemists can affect animals, just like spellcasters can affect people or alchemists can affect other people. The effects tend to be mostly limited, but there are a few more powerful spells out there that do have more permanent effects, but not to what you're seeing here.
Not an alchemist.
Is there anything on the table here? Let's see, you said there's no paperwork, but what about the vials? Are there any solid or liquid elements within anything here on the table?
This is more part of the machinery. It's a sort of odd-looking device with various dials, switches, and glass on it, as far as you can tell. There's no. It's not a table. It's more of a large sort of
Gotcha. Okay.
wall almost, but with lots of dials, switches, bits of glass, that sort of thing.
This area's been sealed off for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything we can use here. We should probably move on.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can use either.
One final thing. Milk Thistle's going to cut open the spiders to see if they've been magically imbued with crystals like the Earth Golem out there was. So he's going to take his dagger and cut these spiders open.
as you dissect the spider, what you basically get is what you would expect from an actual spider, inside-wise. I have no idea, because I don't think we ever had spiders big enough to dissect, but basically its internal organs are that of what you expect of spiders.
Okay, so thick exoskeleton and squishy bits on the inside.
Pretty much.
Okay. But there's no magical crystal.
No magical crystal or anything like that.
No bits of machinery, nothing like that. Okay. As far as I can tell, these are just giant spiders.
All right.
All right, where to next?
Well, we have a door over here and a door over here. Which way do you want to go, you guys?
Well, we're already over here. We'll quickly just check for traps. And...
I'll tell you what. Roll to assist me for traps.
All right.
Yeah,
Because I get a +2 for trap checking.
I can assist as well.
With where the door is, it's only going to be able to be one person assist.
Oh,
Just because you're right in a corner there, you can't have two people close enough.
alright.
All right.
Alexandrite, you assist him.
All right. I don't assist.
Derp.
You get 20, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. I am looking for my email. Okay, so with this, when you look at it, it looks very similar to all of the other doors here. Metal. There's no signs of a door handle or anything like that, and you do have one of those like pads you've had nearby, and it has again what looks like different symbols on the pad. There's no swipe card this time, or thing to the side.
Since Ember is not here to play Lightning, Lightning was the one who more or less had these figured out. Does anyone else know how to pick locks?
Let me double check.
Now, do I really need to respond?
Let's see, my disabled device is -9, so no.
Nightshine is gonna pull out a crowbar.
Brute force may not be the best answer.
Well, if I had the open spell, I would have been able to use that, but I'm not playing a spellcaster.
Alexandra will just move lightning's hooves. Weaken the Bernie's lightning.
I will roll lightning disable device, because given that they're your only rogue.
I mean, they're not our only road. We can take hours to bust through the door.
I mean, you can go for the more forceful route.
I like that.
I mean, I won't stop you doing forcing your way through this.
Well,
This has been designed so if there was not a rogue in the party, you could get through it. It'd be more difficult, but you can, because I've had parties without rogues attempted it.
Yeah, but for now, let's just use the lightning puppet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Alexandrite takes his hoof, and I'll stop there.
Yeah, right up lightning.
All right. And while Lightning is doing that, Milk Thistle is going to tap her and Nightshine with Infernal Healing.
I'm fully healed, but thank you.
Are you?
Lightning is fully healed as well. The only people who were injured are Alexandrite and Beacon.
Oh, okay. Then it's them, because those are the bars I was looking at. Okay. Alexandrite and Requiem, both of you get another 10 healing.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
I think I might be able to do this with everyone's bars. Let me check. Yeah. I'm gonna going to do something which will probably make everybody's life a little bit easier when they work out whose bar's who.
Another thing we might consider is a master key.
Do you mean a skeleton key?
That too. I said master key. It's a masterwork tool, but yes, a skeleton key.
Well, the thing with these doors is they don't have any key
Keyholes.
pads. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the handicap of this one. Lightning. Skills. Where are we? Here we go. 23. Alright, so she toys around with the lock and is able to get it powered up momentarily, where it starts moving up, but then it stops halfway. So you guys would have to crawl under the door.
Alright, so we need to pull on it? Okay.
No, we need to crawl under it.
Oh. Alright, that works too.
Alexandra, just to be safe, and Milk Thistle is going to poke you with bull strength, so you have +4 for the next 6 minutes. Would you brace the door just in case it tries to snap close on us?
All right.
So
You
poke.
stand there, your legs apart, so everyone can go on in between them.
Yeah. Everyone gets to go through my taint.
Oh god.
Giggity.
Oh god. Alright.
All right. Burned Requiem, you first, and you also get poked with bull strength, so you have it for 6 minutes.
Alright, and that's +4. Alright, he's gonna crawl under the door and out to the other side.
You, as you get into the room, there is an odd smell in here.
It's Alex taint.
Oh. Oh man, that's... Ugh. The heck is... Smells nasty.
Milk Thistle will go next. Milk Thistle's going to attempt to identify the smell. What are we smelling in here?
It's a very odd smell. It can leave a coppery taste in the back of your throat. But I'm trying to think of how did I want to describe this.
Would this be a chemical smell, something that is possibly combustible like petroleum?
No, not that sort of. It's a chemical smell, yes. I would say it's more of a sickly sweet smell.
Sickly sweets.
Mm.
Just like
There's
my
clear-
wife.
Giggity. We clearly have some gunk on the floor.
You do.
All right.
Have your gunk.
All right, so we need embers to come through, so that way she doesn't get locked behind.
Yeah.
I will point out,
Alexander-
we're not using her in combat.
What about combat?
I said I won't be using lightning during combat.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Milk Thistle.
Alexander will detect evil.
You are not detecting any evil.
Okay.
Nightshine, is anything magical?
I'm gonna detect magic.
This stuff is magical.
What kind of magic?
It is just magic.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lick it.
Huh. Alright.
Alright.
How does it taste?
Absolutely terrible. Just roll me a fortitude save with a -10 for no reason at all.
Oh god.
Good thing it was a DC 10. Phew, that was close.
Yeah.
Lightning, roll up a new character.
No.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, like Nightshine, you lick it. It is a horrible, foul taste, and it burns your tongue.
Did he just lick battery acid off the floor?
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Oh,
Something close
Because
to
you
that.
mentioned a coppery smell, and that's exactly what's in car batteries.
Take 10 points of damage to your mouth.
Ooh.
but I use my mouth.
Yeah,
Not
he
for a
needs to
while.
You need medical assistance.
He sure does. All right, come here, Nightshine.
It went off my temporary HP.
Does he still have full use of his mouth to where you can cast spells with semantic components? That's the important thing.
It is not affecting his ability to talk or do anything like that, technically speaking.
Okay.
But he's definitely got his mouth, inside of his mouth burnt.
Nightshine, be careful.
Black.
All right. Milk Thistle's going to do something he's never done before. He's going to
Lick
detect
it?
fiendish presence. Do we have any devils in this area? Wait, let me double check that. Is it devils or... Okay, it doesn't have the description in Roll20. Is it devils or
Detect
demons?
fiendish presence.
Right, double checking it.
Okay, this is not in Archives of Nithis, so Detect Fiendish Presence would be a Ponyfinder spell.
Wait, what do you mean it's not in Archives of Nethys? I just found it.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I just found it as well. So this spell functions like Detect Evil, except for it detects outsiders only with the evil subtype, as well as lingering effects caused by their gifts, presence, and spells. It is also detects paladins and other sort of things. Okay, what I'm gonna... So you detect a lingering presence in regards to this goo.
Oh.
Everyone step at least 5 feet away from the goop.
Alright.
Nightshine, you especially.
Hey.
Well, whatever this is, it's lingering of a fiendish presence. Something to deal with an outsider.
Oh, then shouldn't I be the best to handle it?
Possibly. It could very well be a trap or just something that was left behind here.
Is
Hold
it is it possible that it's a monster?
Hang on, I'm reading up on the spell. Does it linger effect? I can also detect clerics and paladins, fiendish deities. I don't believe it's a monster, but it could be the result of something that a fiendish presence did here. Either a spell or possibly their blood. Would a knowledge planes reveal anything about the goop?
No.
Okay.
We should
Unfortunately, I
look-
can't.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think we should look closer.
Well, it's a trail leading somewhere, so...
Definitely.
Hello, over here.
You also here you can see bubbling happening in the water, roughly about here.
Ooh,
Is that a
Um,
water elemental?
oh no.
What layer did I put that in?
I wish
I'm
that
going-
was a thing.
Wait a minute, where layer is this? Yeah, it's in that layer. Okay, I'm gonna have to spend a while to... Oh no. Oh god. Right. One
Burned,
second.
what did you touch? You triggered something.
What?
You're in front. It's clearly your fault.
I didn't touch anything. I touched nothing.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no, go back. Right. That was about there-ish, wasn't it? Here we go. Right. It starts bubbling and stuff as you get close to it, and you do see a watery form sort of come with some of the liquid there sort of comes up to form its body there. You hear you hear like almost like something gargling water coming out of it. Do any of you speak Quinn?
Aquan. I do
Aquan.
not.
Nope.
Nightshine,
not.
you're smart. Do you speak elemental?
I don't speak Aquan.
How unfortunate.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
no.
Aquan is boring.
Hey, you can talk to fish.
I don't like fish.
How are fish boring? You could gain a lot from just watching them.
Like?
I had fish years ago, but mine were like mostly goldfish.
I speak Auran,
Ooh.
so I can talk to birds.
Guys, stop wasting our 20s.
Or
That's right. There's only a limited number of 20s in each dice. You got to use them carefully.
yeah. Alright. Come on, internet. Load the bad guy sheet.
Yeah, the internet can be a pain at times.
It's more my internet.
Oh boy, I wish we had someone who could fly.
I know. If only they were. Only if somebody was here who could fly and didn't stay up too late and could play.
Yeah, I mean, then we could have a advantage on this fight instead of having to walk through in the bubbling mess that this is.
I don't think they would get close to that thing anyway.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, we could always just bravely run away.
So, okay, I'm going to use the stats in this, which should give me the right information. It's just in a very horrendous layout. Alright, so should have this for initiative bonus. Okay, so it forms up and it looks like it's about to surge towards you.
Alright.
All right. Can I speak as a free action, or do I need to wait till my turn?
It ideally will be on your turn, but you can shout out.
Alright.
Basically, you're talking in your.
Milk Thistle's going to shout to Burn and Alexandrite. Set up a defensive wall. Don't attack just yet.
Right. And with that, Burned is going to draw his katana, and I think is full defense a 4-round action?
Yes.
Alright, you know what? Sorry. What?
You're breaking up really, really bad, Steel.
You might have to leave and come back in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Are you back in? Steel, no. Don't leave us.
We win.
We won the game. We beat Ponyfinder.
You never could really beat Ponyfinder, just make it a little less troublesome.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Alright.
I heard an ah from Steel, but that's about it.
Yeah. Alright. So what Burned is gonna do is instead of taking his katana out, he's gonna take a full defensive action, and that's gonna be it.
Our GM is typing stuff. Okay,
Oh, it
12
is.
defense.
Okay,
Alright.
I was mistaken.
So, I think drawing a weapon is a movement, so... Okay, in that case, then I'll take out my katana, and then I'll go into total defense.
Milk Thistle, as a excuse me, as a move action, is going to pull out a scroll of comprehend languages and then cast it. And so he casts that spell, and he's going to try to figure out what this creature is saying.
Elite.
You're breaking up really bad still. We can't understand you. We cast comprehend languages on you.
I said it's already spoken, so unless you get it to retalk it, probably you won't hear it.
Milk Thistle is going to attempt to do some crude sign language. He's going to point to his mouth after he casts the scroll and it burns up, and he's going to point back to the creature again, trying to convince it to speak.
Roll me. Linguistic.
Linguistics, right?
You're trying to communicate something across to another species, so seems the sensible thing.
That's a background knowledge? Yeah. That's not gonna do it.
You make gestures and what have you as you're trying to sort of indicate to the creature to do something.
Maybe this creature has some intuition and he can figure out I cast a spell and that we're not attacking it. We'll see. Okay, that's Milk Thistle's turn.
Okay. Alexandrite.
Right. Guess I'll follow through with the plan of not attacking this thing and go, can you repeat that, please? And I will full defense action. Or total defense.
Nightshine.
I want to recall knowledge. I think that will be planes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
that's a good one.
This appears to be a large water elemental. You get to ask 4 questions.
Weakness.
None.
Worth save.
Will.
Special attacks.
It can drench flames. It can create a vortex of swirling water, and it's been known as if it stands in water, it's better at hurting you.
Favorite color.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna ask
No.
alignments?
It's an
Yeah.
elemental. It doesn't have one.
It's
I mean-
chaotic. Elementals are chaotic.
I mean, you could always ask what its resistances are.
I did. Special defenses.
Oh.
You ask weaknesses, and then you ask for special attack.
Oh. Special defenses.
Only those that come under mental defenses.
And I think I'm gonna try to communicate with him because everyone's trying to.
How do you wish to communicate?
I'm gonna use my hooves. I'm gonna point at me, and at him, and at Milk, and then I'm gonna jump twice. And then I'm gonna raise both my hooves and make a cross.
Roll me linguistics.
Oh my god.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Nightshine, I imagined your OC doing that as you described it, and that was kind of adorable.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't die.
It's its turn. It swells forward to here. To here. And it will sort of come out of the water to its full height, which basically means it's brushing the ceiling here. And it just goes. It just says free. It was bubble and gurgle again, which Milkfish will understand that as freedom.
Does it elaborate?
That's all it says.
Okay. Well, hey, it's talking and not attacking. This is good for us.
What did it say?
Can I say that now, or do I need to wait my turn?
It still looks like it's very aggressive and standing there, but that's what it does this turn. I will now let you speak as it's a new round for us. If you want to speak out of turn.
It said freedom. It didn't say anything else, just freedom. I don't know if it wants to be free or if it was hinting at something else.
Well, can you ask it if it wants to be free? Maybe we could come to a consensus and, like, I don't know.
I'm going to have to limit you there because it's 6 seconds. You can't have a full conversation.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna keep up total defense. We don't know what this thing is gonna be, well, I mean, we know it's attacks, but we don't know if there's a way for us to get through to it or not. Let's see. I'm not about to step in that water. So you said it was being aggressive, right?
Yes. Well, probably more intimidating towards you. That's probably the more sort of correct stance at it. It's risen up to a very tall height, and it's standing in a very aggressive manner, but looks poised, ready to attack.
All right. I'm gonna keep in total defense and let's see. Using a skill is a standard action, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, depends on the skill and what you're trying to do, but normally, if it's in any action, it's a standard.
All right. Frick, I'm trying to figure out what I could do. Let me double check. I have nothing that could be of any help. Actually, I'm gonna try to communicate with it using linguistics. And what I'm gonna ask is, do you want, when you say freedom, do you mean that you want to be freed? Because we could probably come to a consensus. Nope.
So you wave your hooves around as you're trying to communicate to a creature who probably has no idea what you're saying. That's basically what comes across. You're trying to communicate a very complicated sentence through sign language, basically, without any common ground. So you're quite sure that you have you have a very difficult time trying to get that across, and you're quite sure you didn't achieve what you wanted to do.
All right.
Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle is going to assume that it wants to be free. So Milk Thistle is going to move back in this direction, and he's going to point towards the door. Is the door still cracked open at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. And Milk Thistle is going to yell to Burn and Alexandrite, see if you can step out of its way. Maybe it just simply wants to be free. Do you want to be free? And Milk Thistle will point toward the open door.
I'm glad you had the same exact thought as I did.
And me.
Yeah.
All right, 19 linguistics.
Well, you can speak its language, so you don't have to roll linguistic.
Do I? I think comprehend languages states I only understand.
It's been a while
You
since I've
you can understand the spoken words of creatures and read otherwise incomprehensible written languages. You don't understand the context of the material, only its literal meaning enables you to understand, read unknown languages, not speak or write it. Okay, so I understand it, but it doesn't understand me when I speak.
Okay. No, that's fine. So you've moved back there. You try and indicate a few things with linguistics because it's untrained. The best you can get is a 10.
And that'll be Milk Thistle's turn.
Alexandrite.
All right, I will take a 5-foot step over here and point to the door, and then take a total defense.
Nightshine.
Nightshine's gonna move here. He's gonna point to the door, and then he's gonna pretend to be a bird. To represent freedom. I think that's
And
linguistics.
And I'm proud to be an American.
What would be performance? I don't know. GM.
Yeah, and interpretive dance.
Yeah. You'll be looking at if you're trying to communicate. It's linguistics is the best skill you can utilize. You do a few movements trying to get across. It's probably not acting like a bird. I don't think birds would necessarily be the representation of freedom here.
Shame.
Given that you've got Pegasi that fly and all sorts of things. Alright. This thing moves. It sort of slips down into liquid form and sort of like sloshes its way down. How far can it do? It can't go that far. And it sort of entering through to here. So it sort of moves like this. Anyone who has weapons, they can choose to make an attack of opportunity as it sloshes past.
No, it's obviously trying to get free, so I'm just gonna let it go on by.
Same here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna end that here then, because it's just gonna keep on going.
Oh, look at all that wasted experience.
There you go.
Nice. GG, troops.
Yes.
All right. Does the puddle of water still exist, or did that go with it?
No, there is still a not as big puddle of water.
Did it leave a trail kind of like a slug would?
It would have left the ground wet, but not a trail.
Okay. All right, so moving in toward the center of the room, Milk Thistle's going to detect fiendish presence again. Is it still just the purple goop that's lighting up, or is there anything else in the room?
Just the this stuff.
All right. Now, knowledge planes won't reveal anything. Are these tanks labeled?
They only on the side of it, facing you, carries the same symbol that I've shown you. One of these tanks, the one on the far end, appears to be cracked. This is where the glue here is leaking from down and across the floor.
Is it still flowing out, or did it reach equilibrium?
It has stopped now. It looks like it has probably leaked out some time ago.
Does this tank also have the same symbol?
No, this one has a different symbol. Burns, as you're sort of there, you would know that it has a symbol on there that represents water.
This tank right over here represents water. That's I guess we know where the elemental came from.
Are these tanks hooked up with hoses or connected in any other fashion to anything?
No, they just seem to be stacked here.
What about these ones?
Which ones?
The three toward the bottom.
Again, they appear to be stacked in a very similar fashion to the ones to the far right.
Do they have the same symbol?
Yes.
Very odd. Okay.
What are these?
Similar ones to this, but instead of stacked long ways, they're stacked vertically.
Oh.
Alexandra, would you tap on those to see if they're filled up or if they're hollow?
All right. Alexander will tap his hoof on.
It feels fairly solid.
Oh, on those ones? All right. We will do it.
Again, it feels fairly solid.
Does he feel anything kind of sloshing around in there when he taps them?
No.
Okay. Well, they're full.
All right. What about these? Is there anything in these barrels? Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and roll perception in this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
And I need 2 assistants.
I will assist.
All right.
Yeah.
You start investigating the barrels and stuff and everything over here. What you find is what you believe probably was once some sort of vegetation, but it is long decayed to the point where it's not even recognizable. And it doesn't even smell anymore. It's that horrible.
Okay, so some kind of plant matter, probably seeds or food. Very unlikely place to store food. I would not want to have food stored next to these chemicals.
Nope.
All right. And that's all we find is just decayed vegetation?
Yeah.
All right. I suggest we move
Alexander,
on.
walk over the the purple stuff.
No, I meant to move around it. I just didn't.
What you should have done was
Yes, I know what I should have done.
I wanted to make sure, that was all.
Mm-hmm. I just skipped over it for speed's sake.
No, I wouldn't do that. Because if I have traps laid down and you happen to walk over the trap, be like, oh no, I took a different route. I'm not going to accept that.
Right.
This was just a little bit more obvious.
This is your one do-over.
Yeah.
Your one
Cool.
mulligan. All right. All right. This goop is really confusing me because we're not figuring out anything. It's not connected. It's just being stored here, and one of them was ripped open, possibly by the water elemental.
I would probably say it looks like whatever it was in failed for whatever reason, and it's basically seeped out.
But Plains isn't going to reveal anything about it to me. Is there a knowledge check available that would reveal something about it?
Not. This is basically like nothing you have ever seen. You probably, if you had enough time and resources, you probably could run experiments on it to work out what it is.
Does anyone have a glass jar?
Let me double check my equipment. I don't think I do. I might. Come on, character sheet. Any day now. Let's see.
Because if it's possible, I want to take a sample of this with us to analyze later. If not, we'll just have to leave it here.
Yes, I have a bottle.
Can you carefully collect some of that without injuring yourself?
Of course. He's gonna step up to the side right here, and he's gonna very carefully scoop it up into the bottle.
How do you carefully scoop it?
Carefully.
Well, how? It's the question.
Alright.
What do you do?
Nightshine, would you please do it?
I do have. I mean, I don't have the proper. Like, how does horn magic work? Like, I know that there are certain spells I can use to cast, but I just think it's.
You
Do you
can
have-
use Unseen Servant, or you can use your horn magic to hold it and obviously then put it in and pull it out because it's within the sort of distance where you could utilize it.
Alright, I'll use Unseen Servant to collect it then.
All right. So your Unseen Servant scoops it in there. You do have a bit of obviously because you have to put it inside it puts it inside the group to collect it up. You do have a bit of the pink slime down the side. It's surprisingly fairly thick, and as the Unseen Servant pushes in pushes it into the goo, it takes a few moments before it then sort of then starts sliding in, and as it pulls it up, it sort of holds onto it for a fair bit before it then sort of separates out.
Alright.
All right. Can it be sealed?
I think bottles come with a cork. So let's put a cork in it and see
Boom.
fill. Yep. Dook.
I suggest using the water to wash off the sides.
Yeah.
All right. Milk Thistle creates water, and we rinse it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just use the leftover water from the water elemental.
No, this is purified water.
Alright. So with that, Burned is gonna hand the now goo-filled bottle over to Milk Thistle. Here.
All right. Milk Thistle will add that to his bag of holding. And I believe I see another door over here. Was there anything else to search in here? Did anybody want to do anything before we move on?
I think we're good.
We're
All
all
right.
good.
Milk Thistle is going to roll perception to check for traps on that door.
Okay. You are this room.
All right. 31.
Oh no, it helps you look at the right room map. You are not seeing any traps.
All right. Is Alexandrite will prepare the lightning puppet.
You insert hoof. Close cheek.
Just another Sunday night.
It's located here. Oh no. Surprising enough, this door seems to be a lot simpler, and she's able to get it so it's open.
All right.
Shall I go first, or would you rather, Alexandrite?
Well, I am more flame-proof.
It should be the cleric which has a higher perception.
I can look down the hallway, but I don't want to take point.
All right. Let's see. Alexandrite, what's your perception?
My perception is 3.
Mine is 5. I'll take point, and I'm gonna look down the hallway to make sure it's not booby trapped.
Okay.
You see no booby traps.
It looks safe so far. Come on.
All right. Milk Thistle will move behind Burnt, and he will double check as we're walking.
Okay. 1 second, Burnt. Once Milk Thistle does his roll, I'll let you know. So Milk Thistle, that's 26.
Yes.
Right. You don't see any traps down this hallway. Burnt, as you round the corner, this door opens.
Oh, that's every pony. The door down here, it just automatically opened. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Did you step on a plate?
I looked down.
The floor looks perfectly normal to you.
No, I didn't step on a plate at all.
Be at the ready. Something may
Yeah.
have opened the door from the other side.
Definitely. And with that, he's gonna take out his. Oh wait, he still has his katana out.
That's fine.
So, he's gonna step into the door.
Stop there. Roll me a reflex save.
Ooh boy. Oh boy, just me and my luck.
It's okay. You're good at those.
Alright. You're taking full damage from this one as lightning comes out of the side and basically just zaps you as you're electrocuted.
Is all you hear from where it burns at. Oh. Ow.
It's okay. That's actually a pretty average roll.
Yeah. Yeah, he after he's done being zorched, he steps back. You just see like his body all smoking. I think the trap is cleared.
Milk Thistle approaches Burn and pokes him with Wand of Infernal Healing. Yo, Requiem. You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm alright. Ow. Ooh. And with
Was there
that, he's good.
Was there anything else in the room?
It is the room that we just came
Oh.
from.
Go back, 5 feet?
Yeah.
Roll me a reflex save.
Oh no.
Bruh. Okay, you know what? After this, don't.
Oh, hold
Oh,
on.
man.
Let me double check. I know I have. Let's see. Stand direction, result fatigue. No, that's only for fortitude. Nope, I can't re-roll that.
Okay, cool. Enjoy your second dose of electricity.
Oof.
Yeah, at this point, he's just gonna fall into the room.
No,
Try.
don't. Oh gosh. Okay. Milk Thistle's gonna call for lightning to come and disable this very obvious repeating trap.
She will toy with the wall here.
What is my purpose? To disable traps.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so she has not successfully. She has not disabled the trap. But she did not fail horrendously enough where she can't roll again.
All right. Well, I suggest she rolls again.
That's wow. She actually rolled better.
Very nice.
Let's have a quick look. No, she has not disabled it.
Okay. Can we at least identify the trigger point to avoid the trap if we can't disable it?
She's able to tell with that roll that it's literally if you pass through the doorway, something detects you're there. She's not sure what it is, because it doesn't appear. Well, she's only barely able to understand what any of this is. But it's at the moment you walk through the doorway, it's triggered, and it just seems to not deactivate at all.
Okay, Burn, did you say that you walked right into the exact same room?
Yeah,
So we've been in that room already.
yeah. It's the one with all the spiders.
Okay. I guess doubling back would be our best choice then. That way we can avoid it.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be here.
Be on your guard just in case we're separated for too long.
Yeah. Ouch.
All right.
Remind me to never come back to these ruins ever again.
That is a tough disable device, DC. That is ridiculous.
It's almost.
Well, there's a bunch of technology we don't know.
What were you saying, Nightshine?
I don't know.
All right. What's next? Have we gone through this door?
Nope.
We have not.
All right. Milk Thistle will approach the door from this angle and check for traps.
Okay.
31. If anybody wants to help.
Yeah, I'll approach from this angle and I'll use perception to assist. I just need to
Okay.
get down to it.
Night Shine's gonna boop Milky. You
Uh,
got the
so-
last one.
You do not see any traps.
Okay.
You
This
guys rolled in total a 34.
We seem to be thoroughly convinced there are no traps here.
All right. I'll go
Alright.
get the lightning puppet.
Okay.
The lightning puppet. Best puppet.
No, Auric is best puppet.
He's a sock puppet.
I also.
She will be able to get the door to open. It goes up into the ceiling again.
Hey, Alexandrite, do you happen to have any of those heals left over?
Yeah.
Ugh, I really need to stop diving through doors and getting zapped.
All right. We are going to send lightning in first.
I'm afraid I'm happy for her to roll saves rather than, but she can't throw her head first into potential danger. It's not fair
Oh,
on
no.
her. Not
Yeah.
it.
Unfortunate. All right. How many minutes have passed since we entered the room with the purple goop?
You searched that other room quite thoroughly, so you probably spent about 20 minutes in there.
All right. So the bull strength is now off. Alexandra, will you take point on this one?
All right.
I tell you what. Before you enter, Milk Thistle is going to check on the other side of the door for traps, just in case there's another one. 33.
32.
You're not seeing 34. So you do not see any traps.
Okay. Alexandra, will you take point?
Yeah. All right. So far
And-
clear.
I don't have a light source down there. Okay, I can kind of sort of see.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Did
That
we?
seems very unusual that there would be a door just to get around a door. I thought that was going to lead somewhere.
And its place has been kind of unusual.
Does anyone else besides Burnt have a light source on?
I have my torch, yeah.
Okay, I'm only seeing light from Burnt, so anytime you go around a corner, it disappears.
Huh.
Also, I can no longer move Milk Thistle. The entire screen is... Okay, there we go. I fixed it.
Okay.
Huh, we're back here.
Yes, we went through the hidden door that we found over here, but there was an actual door here that we
Indeed.
avoided. Alright. I think we should open this one next. Milk Thistle will check for traps. Are we getting guidance again?
Sure.
And
23.
Burn is good tip to assist.
Nope.
No, there you go. This is the this one. You are not seeing any traps on the door at all.
Okay. Lightning, open door, please.
Okay. Where is she?
There, you get another 9.
That. She goes to try and have a look at it, and she says to you that this looks very complicated, and she thinks she may have done something wrong, and she's unsure she'll be able to get it to actually open from this point forwards.
With a 27?
We have a 27.
Boo.
Does this one require a key?
I mean, you've got one of those control panels, what seem to have a slit down the side.
Have we... I don't think we've really looked into this. Have we deduced anything that might fit in that slit?
You've not found anything.
All right.
There's another-
Oh, there's a door down here.
We haven't really looked at this thing. This looks like a gyroscope.
Yeah, what is this?
It looks like a very large design on the floor.
So it's not a 3D model, it's something that's in the floor.
Yes, it's like it's been, in a sense, painted onto the floor. Is the best way I can describe it.
But it does look like a model of a solar system, right?
It might bear resemblance to that, yes.
Would you say Milk Thistle's knowledge of the nightmare and the movements of the moon and stuff like that, would that reveal anything to him from this?
Not with this, no.
Requiem, that's your field of expertise. What do you think?
Let me see. This would be what? Knowledge.
I think it'd be your profession, astronomer, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use profession astronomer and see.
With that, looking at it, your best guess is, I mean, if it is of what is outside of the planet, then it's not to any scale that you are aware of. You do know you can move the chairs, and you'll probably move and shift it a little bit to reveal that. Definitely, some of the icons here look similar to what you might consider planets. But now you've seen this yellow thing here, that more looks like a sun than this central bit here it does. So you think it's got some connection with astronomy, but that's about it. It's definitely not anything that you are familiar with, astronomy-wise, other than some of these symbols look like they might be planets.
It's definitely similar, but I'm not entirely sure if it's fully connected or not.
Clearly, they're aliens. Alexandrite's going to look through the Earth Elemental's body, see if he can find a rock that's kind of battering ram shaped.
No, he fell into some good pieces here.
Okay, so no good solid chunks that he can use on that door.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
You're probably better off with the crowbar.
Steel, the 800 gold piece gem that Milk Thistle found in the Earth Elemental's body, does it look like it would fit into the floor? Are there any depressions or recessions it could fit into?
There's no holes or anything like that. It's fully smooth.
Is it moving?
No, it's stationary.
Is there anything on the ceiling that mirrors this in any way?
No.
Did we search behind the desk over here to see if there was anything?
Yeah.
Because these look like pews that were set up where people would sit here and somebody would speak on this side.
I believe you found a strange artifact that seemed to, when you pushed it together, it made a click noise and small bits of folded metal come out at the end of it.
Let me double check.
What was the last part? Folding bits of metal fall into what?
So some very thin, sort of wire-like metal has been folded over, comes out at the end.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, that's right. Stapler. I remember.
Very strange piece of technology.
Yeah,
Far beyond our comprehension.
You might be finding more of these weird things that I will describe to you. You'll have to work out what it is, because technically, you may know it's a staple out of character. Your characters have no idea.
Nice. Can I borrow your crowbar?
Before that, I want to try to interact with this in any way possible.
I mean, like I said, it's literally like it's a pattern on the floor.
Yeah, it's a picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a picture on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The floor is tiled, and this is made out of obviously lots of different tiles.
I'm dumb.
This has purposely been sort of placed in this, like this.
What do you want my crowbar for?
I'm gonna try to open that door.
I do it.
Well, yeah, but I'm stronger than you.
I'm smarter than you. I know where to put the crowbar.
I think everyone knows. Every pony knows where to put a crowbar. Knight.
I know better. Also, there's another door here.
Well,
Yeah.
there are two doors.
So which one do we want to go through? The one down here or the one up here?
I'll
Well,
tell you
my
what,
guess is... Sorry, you go ahead.
Alexandra, since we're encountering doors that lead to the same area, we might be able to circumvent that one. Let's try to open these other doors first.
I was just about to say that.
I'm glad we're on the same page. We're getting along so well. All right, so at this door, Milk Thistle is checking for traps.
You have a look. You cannot see any traps on here. The only thing is, this door looks almost very similar to the other one, except that it doesn't appear to have fully gone into the ground, and you notice there is a small gap at the bottom.
Ooh. Okay.
A small gap, you say?
Which might indicate it's like enough to fit a crowbar under, so it might be easier to open forcefully than the other one.
Very interesting. All right.
Go for it, Nightshine.
I'm going. Yep.
Are you going to use your intelligence to try and with the crowbar?
Yeah.
You do get a +2 with this.
And I'm going to boop myself so I have another +1. Ah. 27.
Ooh, very nice.
27. Let me have a quick look at the. All right, so you get it in there, you lift it up, and you the door starts to sort of very jaggedy go up, and you're able to push it past a certain point, and it just recedes up into the ceiling.
Yay.
Nice.
Indeed, very good.
Well, while we're here, Milk Thistle is going to check for traps on this door, so that way when we come back to it, we can at least know whether it's clear or not.
Okay, so you've got that door, which is east. Again, what you will notice is this one seems to have not like fully gone to the bottom. But you also notice it looks like the bottom of the door shows sort of a slight dark markings to it, like it's like black soot.
Like black what?
Soot.
Soot. All right. We will investigate that when we return.
By the way, that door just leads to the other door.
Oh, what? Oh,
Oh.
right. Hey, I forget, Milk. Did you you booped me with that infernal rod again, right?
Yes, once. So you should have an additional 10 by now.
All right.
All
And
right.
I don't know if you recorded the 9 I gave you earlier.
Oh,
in
the 9. Okay, I had the 7, so let's see. Okay, so that's plus 2.
Careful, Nightshine.
There we go. All right. I mean, since this way goes up here, it's safe to assume that we need to go through this door.
Well, with that one having soot, I am estimating there is a fire trap just on the other side. And it could very well be like the lightning trap where we just pass through it and it activates.
Yeah.
Do you want to try perception on this corner?
Yes, I do. All right, Milk Thistle will approach, and I cannot see. All right. I'll tell you what, can Burned simulate holding the torch just around the corner so I can see?
He's using the light spell, so
Okay.
Yeah, there's a door just here.
Okay, 35, checking for traps.
No traps, but there is a very solid looking metal door here.
Wait, is that literally the exact same
Yes,
door?
it is.
yeah.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
Man, who designed this place?
Your mom.
I'm going to
Ooh.
detect magic.
Again, you're detecting the very faint residual magic from the control box to the side, but that's it.
Okay.
Alright. Did we already check traps on this one?
There's no traps on this side, but I believe there's a fire trap just on the other side of it.
Alright, well, I'm fire resistant, so.
All right.
There's a thing that we need lightning for.
Lightning doll.
Actually,
Lightning
that
mannequin.
one's cracked at the bottom as well, so you could use the crowbar.
Okay. If you would, Nightshine.
Yay. I'm gonna boop myself and force my way through it.
Right. If you're going Alexandrite, strength with the crowbar is +2.
Oh, I thought Nightshine was gonna open the door.
If he is, then you need to swap places with him.
MILF.
Alright, would you just like to give me the crowbar and
No.
Alright.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I'm afraid that's a no.
You sure you don't want us to give it a shot, Nightshine?
I'm gonna boop myself and try again. 22?
22. Okay. So you start to force the door open. Done. I need this player.
Burn, if you want to stand there.
I'm going to do this, and it will have a surprise round on you.
Here we
Oh.
go.
I did it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm rolling good. I don't like it.
Okay, Duel.
No, I've got the wrong element. Hold on, that might be the wrong initiative. I will keep the 16 I rolled though. Yes, got the wrong monster.
I mean, to be fair, Knight, he's not as bad as Duel is.
I don't agree with you. I think they are the same person.
Okay, so not lightning. Then, so Nightshine. Okay, yes, I had a feeling it had a higher. So that plus that much. Right, there we go. So its actual initiative is this much. It had a +9 to its initiative, just so you know.
Yikes.
Oof.
Nightshine. As you pull open the door, you have a momentarily thing of success, as all of a sudden, massive burning heat monster is standing in front of you. You happen to be in the way. Actually, it has this, so it's just gonna move to here. Fiery hands come out to touch you.
Does he speak anything?
No.
Ooh.
You just hear the roaring of fire. With his surprise round over, it's his turn. Nightshine. He comes to make friends with you.
Oh,
That's not. Oh, it's more like a. Oh no.
Does the 14 hit you?
yeah. Wait.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
No, it doesn't, because I have mage armor. Yay!
Yay for Mage Armor. Alright, how about his second attack? A 19.
Yeah.
That, this, plus this. Roll me. You also need to make a reflex save as well as taking 10 points of damage, which is fire damage. Reflex. You are fine. You avoid being set on fire.
That's good.
Nightshine, your turn.
I gonna try talking with him. I think they speak Igna?
Ignin is that fire?
I believe so.
I just think I gonna.
To know what language they speak, you require a knowledge planes check for me to answer that question. You can assume, but that's all you can assume.
$24.
You have 2 questions.
What language do they speak?
It is this one.
I speak that one.
All right.
Yeah.
So that means you would understand its fiery crackle. All you heard it, or what you can interpret from it is it's saying is burn.
Oh. Second question: is it aggressive?
Yeah.
I think you could roll a -5 and still determine that yes, it is indeed aggressive.
Then what should I?
Weaknesses?
Sure, weakness.
Vulnerable to cold.
If we create water over it, will it die?
No.
Shame. Nightshine's gonna say to the party, this one doesn't want freedom! And then he's going to 5-foot step, magic missile.
Okay.
$11 damage.
11 damage to this happy chap. Alright, you send a load of magic missiles into its fiery mass. Burnt.
Alright. Well, he sees the big ugly son of a bitch right here, and he is going to give a little bit of room by 5-foot stepping. He's gonna go try to get out here to where we're able to flank it. And then he's gonna take on total defense.
Alexandrite.
All right. Being most flame proof here, I'm going to step forward and I think I can 5-foot step this way.
Yep.
Probably not going to use my fire sword on it, so I'm going to draw my scimitar. And I'm going to... where the fuck is my scimitar? I guess I didn't make a attack for it. I guess I'll use my ice claw, or my claw boot. And my hoop.
Okay. So your first attack, your second one misses, your third one hits, and your fourth one hits.
Okay.
But it looks like you did no damage at all.
All right.
Unless your ice claws have anything other than piercing as its weapon type.
No, they apparently just count as a spike gauntlets.
Okay. So it looks like you did no damage at all.
All right. So I'm playing defense here.
Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle is. Can he see it if he 5-foot steps here?
Yeah, I would say you better see it.
Okay, then he's going to 5-foot step. He's going to pull a scroll from his bag as a move action, and then he's going to cast Hold Person on the creature.
You probably would know that this would not work as they don't count as a person.
That is unfortunate. Okay. Eroding Ray won't do anything. I've used up all of my ranged spells for today, and I do not want to touch this thing. I don't think I can anyway. Alexandret's in the way. That won't work.
I mean, we could always close the door and, go rest up, then come back and deal with it.
Technically, the door has been pushed into the ceiling, so you wouldn't be able to close it unless you manage to pull it down somehow.
I think we might be able to do that if Alexandrite's able to roll well enough.
No, let's just kill it.
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
I tell you what. Okay, here we go. I'll do this. This thing is made of fire, so it's definitely casting shadows. Or would it be purging its own shadows?
I mean, it will be causing shadows upon other people. Like, for example, Alexandrite would be having shadows and stuff like that.
Right.
So there are, and this place is normally quite dark, so there are plenty of shadows.
But does it have any shadows of its own?
Probably not, given the fact that it is giving off fire, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, Milk Thistle cannot do any damage that won't damage the entire party, or he has to be able to touch this thing. So what Milk Thistle is going to do is he's going to ready in action to cast a touch spell.
Okay. Alexandrite,
Mm-hmm.
you're right within hurting range, so
Yes.
it might hurt you. I'm going to go with a 19, probably not.
Nope.
And a 2, definitely not.
That's right.
So basically, it slams its fire into the walls either side, sort of scorching the wall, but not damaging it. Nightshine.
5-foot step here, and then he's gonna look at Alex, and he's gonna boop, 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 make him grow. He's now large.
I actually want to do that here.
I
Yeah.
do.
I'm afraid, Alexandrite, you feel a little bit confined. You are currently under the squeezing condition.
Oh, good God.
That's my turn.
Thanks, Nightshine.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
Bird.
There's nothing I could really do unless I want to, like, challenge it. Am
Do
I
you
able?
Do you have any range attacks?
Currently, no. That's the thing I'm trying to focus on getting. I mean, what I could do is I could take a 5-foot step over here and pick up one of these chairs and toss it at it, but probably won't do any good.
Probably hit Alexandrite because he's now large and filling up the entire door.
Seriously, Nightshine, you had to do that?
Yeah, now he's large and his natural attacks do more damage.
But he's squeezed.
He can
And
move.
my natural attacks did no damage.
You can 5-foot step back and no longer be in the squeeze condition next turn.
I'm afraid you
so-
would not be able to 5-foot step. You're under the squeeze condition. If you move backwards, it's cast as difficult terrain, and you have to use a move action to move back.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you still get a full attack, or not a full attack, but you get an attack at full BAB if you just move 5 feet backwards.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna hold my turn because right with how Alexandrite's in the way, there's nothing I can really do right now.
If you want, you
Okay.
could move here, and that would give you a flanking bonus as
Oh.
it steps to the doorway.
Actually, that's a good point. So he's gonna move to the door, and that'll be it.
Right. Alexandrite.
All right. Is this thing tangible?
What do you mean?
Can I move through it?
No, you can attempt to move through it. You would need to make me a CMB check.
All right, I can probably do that.
Remember, you will still take the penalties from the squeeze condition.
What are the penalties for the squeeze condition? I don't really have a toggle for that.
You Google that one while I'm looking at you trying to move through a enemy square.
Basically, you're being grappled by the wall, so you're taking huge debuffs to your AC as well as to hit right now.
So that will affect your CMB.
You're in difficult terrain, so I believe you only get half your movement speed, but you could move 10 feet backwards, and you'll have reach, so you'll be able to hit the doorway here. And as soon as it steps through, Burned and Milk This will have a flanking bonus, and we could essentially trap it here in the doorway as we whittle away itself.
The thing is, there's also this couch in the way.
I wouldn't
Generally-
worry too much about those. You can basically move backwards and it gets pushed backwards with you.
All right, I will do so. Yeah.
All right. Then
No.
you're going to be stood on top of somebody, I'm afraid.
One more square. Bam, movement.
All right. It will make an attack of opportunity against you. Actually, move away. Which it might actually hit you this time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I need a reflex save.
All right.
As you take 4 points of damage.
Which gets reduced by 5.
You are also now on fire for 4 rounds.
When something gets reduced more than it is, do I just take no damage, or do I take...
No, you take no damage.
Okay.
Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle is going to keep his spell at the ready until the target is within range.
Oh, I was actually going to say I didn't take any actions.
Oh, yeah.
You still got your standard.
You still have a standard. Sorry. Your 10 foot would be get you there.
Yeah. I will cast Bless on people.
Everyone enjoy a +1 to hit.
Yay.
Woo!
Damage moving. Alright. You are holding your action and staying there. So it is coming through angrily. It moves to here.
And that triggers my readied action, so this will be a touch attack. This is a +3, 2 for flanking, and +1 from being blessed.
I'm afraid you cannot get flanking.
What?
It's
Okay,
on
I guess
elemental.
because reason.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, does a 7 hit its touch AC?
7. I'm just gonna double check. I just need to see how much negatives Weezing was again. But I'm probably gonna go with probably not. Actually, it's a lot more than I thought it was. So it's -4 to AC. Because it was any deck. Just make half the size of 1. Largest creature, 4. No, still just a -4. Okay, let me just check. No, you would not hit.
Okay.
Everybody else, you may now make attacks of opportunity. Milk Thistle,
Alright.
was that a spell?
Yes, I was going to burn one of my level 2 spells for inflict wounds.
Well, technically speaking, you have already cast said spell to do this, so you can then, as a reaction, try and touch it again.
Oh, perfect.
Alright.
Because it is technically a melee attack.
All right,
Here's
and
my attack of
no-
opportunity.
no flanking, so that's... Oh my gosh,
I'm afraid not.
that is garbage.
Oof.
I don't know if this actually does anything because it's a fire weapon, but...
Burnt, your attack hits, but it does not look as effective as it should be. Alexandra, I'm afraid it did not crit this creature, I believe.
Okay, but did it look like the fire actually hurt it, or...
The fire effect on your weapon looks like it did nothing.
Okay.
And it looks like your weapon was not as effective as it would normally be. I'm just double checking on the crits. Yeah, crit will have no effect. As it moves through, the person who did the most damage was Burnt. Cool, Burnt. You get to be attacked.
Oh, goody.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it has that much. Okay. I will roll to confirm.
Yeah, that.
Rigged.
Ooh.
Well, isn't your AC currently 20?
Yeah, it's currently 20. So the first
Yeah,
attack
the
hits.
first but it doesn't confirm, which is the important one. Roll me reflex save.
Reflex? Oh, okay. Sure.
You take 6 points of damage, and you are now on fire for 3 rounds.
Oof. For 3, you said?
Yep, I already put a marker on you, so don't worry.
Alright.
Nightshine.
I'm going to make this thing more vulnerable. You could say I'm gonna reveal his weakness.
Nightshine reveals his weakness and reminds everyone, it's cold, it's cold.
Yeah.
But is it, how much is it, minus to its AC?
-3 to AC and saving throws for 1 turn.
Okay.
And that's my
That's
turn.
quite a lot. Alright, Bird.
Alright. Let's see. Just double checking something real quick. That would be in play. Challenge. Let's see. Alright, so I am going to issue a challenge to this thing. And that
Okay.
gives.
I said okay.
And then I am going. And that's a. Let me double check. I think it's a me.
It's a swift action.
Alright. So then I'm going to go full attack.
Yep.
And that adds +6 to my damage roll. So let's see.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so let's see. If the first attack hits, then that would be 12 plus 6, that would be 18.
18 on the second one.
No, the +6 adds to my bonus dice. So like, if the first one, if it were to hit, and that means the 12 damage would technically be 18 because that's how the challenge works.
Okay, yeah, the first attack does hit.
Alright. So now for the second.
You've already got the second attack there, which.
Oh, right, my bad.
11.
Alright, my bad. Forget that then. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. So it was 16 damage from the first one.
Yeah.
Alright. Again, you hit. Your weapon doesn't look like it was as effective. I just want to check. Is the damage you get from your challenge, is it precision damage?
Let's see. It does not say. I think it's just normal damage.
That's fine. It's just normal. That's all.
Yeah.
And do you have any pluses to hit?
Yes, I get a +1 dodge bonus to AC and a insight bonus on saves against the attacks and abilities of this target.
Cool. So that means it's still only 11 then to hit it. You don't get any extra hit bonuses. Oh, is that including your bless bonus?
Oh, no. So in that case, that would be
12.
Yeah, 12 plus 6.
2, 3. So you would get hit 12 then. So 12 is its current AC, so you do hit.
Oh, alright. So then the 11 plus 6 would be 17.
Oh. 17. Again, your weapon does not look as effective as it should be.
Alright.
You then take 4 points of fire damage for being on fire.
Oof.
So okay,
Alexander-
attacks.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. Alexandrite.
All right, I will go swinging my sword and swinging my.
Okay, so obviously first attack hits. Again, doesn't look as effective as it should be. Your other 2 attacks hit. First one looks like it does nothing. The second one looks like it may have done something very minorly. And you take 3 points of damage, which I don't think you take any.
Yeah.
Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle rolling his touch attack. Does 23 meet its touch AC?
Yes.
All right, then it is going to take this much negative energy damage. That's a good roll. I like that roll.
Ooh, okay, with that negative energy bursted through its flaming body, it basically just almost burns itself up in flames, letting out a scream, and it's gone.
Outstanding.
And it's gone. If I try and delete it again.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I still need to keep you in turn order because people are on fire. Alright, oh, did you want to do any moving, Milk Thistle?
Yes, Milk Thistle is going to move up here, and he's going to start. Well, on his next turn, he will start casting water to assist putting out the fires.
Alright, so that would be on your next turn, so not this turn, right?
Correct.
Nightshine, what are you doing?
I want to move here. And I want to assist burning and stop burning.
Sure. You roll me to assist. You have to make basically the equivalent roll. So technically, roll me a reflex save to give him a +2 bonus.
Isn't it just an action to put yourself out?
Nope. You have to actually make a reflex save.
Okay.
You can.
Alright. Nightshine is giving you a +2 as he tries to help stomp out the flames.
All right.
Burns, you can stop, drop, and roll for a further +4 bonus.
Yeah. Stop, dropping, and rolling. So.
Alright, you get +4 to this.
Oh. Nope.
3, 4,
Hang on.
and +2 from Nightshine stomping on you, trying to put out the fire, which puts you at 13, which means you're still on fire.
Ow.
You take 3 points of fire damage.
This is not fun.
Alexandrite, what are you doing?
I would also like to assist stop and burn from burning.
Roll me reflex to add a +2. Cool. So you take 7 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay. So that's only 2 for me.
Yeah. Milk Thistle, save us all.
Milk Thistle turns on the sprinkler system and starts dousing the flaming teammates.
Cool. That is enough to put you out.
Oh, thank the gods.
As water appears and just goes on top of all of you.
All right, so y'all are doused with the clear, pure, refreshing waters of the nightmare.
Aqua Springs.
Well, thank you for that.
As eager as I am to find out what's in this hallway, I am running out of options to defend myself and the rest of you.
I think we should go back to camp and rest up for the time being.
I
I was
think
gonna say, there's a bunch of comfy couches here.
we could just look inside this room before sleeping.
No.
Yes.
There's any number of traps or other enemies down there.
Alright, let's see. I need to.
We could set up camp in here. Let's see. With this door open, we would have to pay very close attention to it and the doorway over here.
This is true.
Obviously, the smell of burnt stuff, probably the burnt plasticky smell is the probably the most prudent smell you can get. You're seeing melted slag, melted plastic, everything is horrendously burnt. Whatever was once in this room is unrecognisable.
Well, with Nightshine going inside, I can see another doorway, so there's more exploring to be done. I highly recommend we rest.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to regain my spells and contemplate what we've done.
Yeah, quite.
I think we'll be safe enough here, considering that every door we come across needed to be opened by those weird numbers.
All right. Recommend we set up camp over here behind the desk. That way, if anything does come at us in the night, they have to get over a barrier.
This is true.
Is the door still open?
Which door?
This one.
Ping again, sorry?
Right here.
Oh,
One
yeah,
on the
that one,
left.
yeah. That is still open because you guys opened it.
All right. Alexandre, would you push the pews over to this door? And also the parts of the golem and lift it up, so that way we can seal it off.
All right, since I'm big enough anyway, I'll move the couch over and barricade at the door with the golem.
The golem is just a load of rubble at this point in time.
Okay.
I was actually meant to put a rubble icon there instead of the golem.
Basically, there's enough stones there to where you could weigh down the couch. Nightshine, do you intend to sleep there?
Yeah.
It would be safer if we stayed as a group.
Yeah, we are in the group, in the same room.
I suppose that's good. Alright, Alexandrite, how much healing do you have left for today?
Let's see here. I believe I have 5 or 4 more things of.
So probably 1 to 2 bursts at most between you and Burn Requiem to heal both of you. And then
Yeah.
Burn can definitely use the rest of it. Whatever healing needs to be done after you're done, I'll do it with my wand.
All right.
Nightshine should also be getting this because they're in range.
Oh,
Remember, this uses up 2 of your. That's fine. Everybody gains 8 HP.
yay.
Huzzah!
Hooray.
Can't go over your max.
All right, night's pretty good. So I'll just use the rest on.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I was fixing things. I'm gonna
No
use
worries.
it with my 9, 8,
7.
11.
Right.
Alright, so 17,
28. I
26.
count.
Wait.
I've not included the channel healing.
Yeah, 27 and 38 total.
27 and 38.
38 total healing to you, Burn.
Oh. All right. Wait, what?
I get 36.
Oh. Nope.
6.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just like. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm like, hey, this will work. Nope, 2 over.
you're up to max anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright, Nightshine, are you still needing health?
Nope, thank you.
Okay. Alright, then we should set up watches. Who's first?
I can take first watch. Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't you have the ring that can just make you stay up all night now?
Not for another 6 days.
Okay. I guess I'll take second watch then.
Alright, I'll take the Midnight watch as usual. Prep my spells.
I think. I'm trying to think. You'll probably have to do third watch to get midnight, given that you're ending your adventuring day a little bit earlier than normal.
Good to go. I'll take third.
All right. Alexander would like to push this couch next to this one, so me and Lightning can have a somewhat bed.
Oh. That's right.
Yeah, that's good enough.
There we go.
Yeah, there we are.
When players find out that GM is willing to move around the furniture for them.
It's
I
cool.
went to
We should make them do it more often. Nightshine, what level is Spiritual Weapon? Is that a level 3 or a level 2 spell?
Usually 2.
Okay, and that's one I will prep.
I want to say, it's a level 1 from me, I think.
No, it's level 2 for you.
It was something else I'm thinking of then.
Yeah,
If Paladins can't get it.
Oh, it's Hedging Weapon that I'm thinking of.
I was about to say, I don't remember it being a spell as still I would take at level 1.
Okay. So, GM, just so you're aware, for level 2s, I'm going to prep Ray of the Eclipse twice, and I'm going to replace Touch of Idiocy with Spiritual Weapon. I believe everything else will stay the same.
No, that is fine. So,
And
so just so that we're not spending too many time for stuff, with you guys sealing yourselves in as you are fine and don't have anything come and try and murder you in the night.
fantastic.
But in the morning, I need both Nightshine and Milk Thistle to make me fortitude checks.
Fortitude, he says.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Pass, but Milk Thistle, you take 1 strength damage.
What on earth for? What happened?
You are unsure at this moment in time. Nightshine, you take 3 strength damage.
Boo.
Are we aware when the damage is inflicted on us?
Yeah, you basically, you sort of wake up in the morning and you're feeling a bit more sluggish, a little bit more sort of weaker, that sort of thing. It's something you sort of wake up in the morning feeling. Obviously, Nightshine, you feel a lot worse.
Maybe it has to do with that goose.
Well, my goo would have been inside my bag of holding. It shouldn't have been touching me or leaking.
But it's magical.
I don't know. It seems kind of a far out there theory.
What's your
I mean,
theory?
that's where my mind went to first, but I was completely sealed off from exposure to it.
I didn't know you put it in your bag holding. You only said you took it. You didn't say you put it into your bag of holding in particular.
Okay, well, yes, that's all Milk Thistle has to carry all of his equipment around is his bag of holding, so that's where it would have gone.
Then you don't have to make a roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Radiation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Milk Thistle is gonna come up and he's gonna use a Scroll of Lesser Restoration.
I don't think you have to. but thank you.
I mean, 3 strength damage on someone who doesn't focus on strength is very dangerous.
I'm fine.
We heal it now or we heal it later?
I can heal over time. I think you should save it. Scrolls are expensive, you know?
Open your mouth.
No.
Let me look at your tongue. Open your mouth.
Fine, he's gonna show you his tongue.
How does his mouth look?
Blistered, sore, oozing a little.
Is it glowing green? Does he have any fresh eyeballs growing on his tongue?
No, nothing to that extreme.
Are there any bald patches showing up on his tufts of fur? Is his hair falling out?
No, not at the moment.
No.
Does the burned effect, does it look like it's spreading to anywhere else on the inside of his mouth?
No,
Are his gums bleeding?
his gums are not.
Well, it doesn't look like radiation poisoning.
Well, technically, I don't think you would know what radiation is.
That's true, okay.
You can go with he doesn't look poisoned. That much I will give you.
Alright, you don't look poisoned
Or disease.
or diseased. Alright, if you want to tough it out for today, it's a risk. But we need to get you healed as quickly as possible, and we have the resources. So no collapsing in battle, understood?
I don't intend to.
Next time, don't be looking stuff up off the floor, please.
Why?
Because this happens.
It's called the 5-second rule, not the 5-century rule. Alright, we are moving on. This room has not been inspected for traps, so be careful.
Alright. Speaking of that, Burned is gonna use perception to look for traps.
To be fair, there was an angry elemental in here. I think any traps that were here were set off
Yeah.
or burnt.
Not necessarily. It's always good to be careful.
Hi. So none of you see any traps in the close proximity to yourselves. It does look like this room has heavily been burnt. The normal clean walls and stuff you've been seeing in the other place are just coated with black soot and everything else all around the room.
Wait a minute. We've encountered 3 out of the 4 elementals thus far.
So, does that mean that in the next room we're gonna be encountering the final?
An air elemental, very, very likely.
Whew, boy.
Milk Thistle's going to roll knowledge planes to determine what he knows about air elementals.
Okay.
18.
I believe you can ask one question. Yeah, one question.
We could save.
I haven't got the stats up. So it is Will again.
Will. Roger that. Nachan, what do you know about air elementals?
They like to fly. And that's me pressing the knowledge planes.
You can ask 2 questions.
What do you want to know?
I would think special attacks and special defenses. That's what I'd like to know at least. What do you guys want to know?
Those are good questions. All right, special attacks and defenses. What does it got?
Yeah.
You know, it has an ability called Whirlwind, which basically can pick up individuals and send them spinning around, and can also pick up objects around the room that can hit people. It's generally not a pleasant time. The heavier you weigh, not only the harder it is to pick you up, but other than that, there's no real defense against it.
Well, from the sounds of it, I'm probably the best to.
I
Actually,
think for defense, I think it's more your size rather than your actual listed weight. So if you're medium, small, or large, it's going to be the thing that makes the difference.
Okay.
well, if you are large, it multiplies your weight by 8. So that definitely makes it a big difference. Nightshine, can you cast Enlarge on Requiem as well as Alexandrite, or only one?
I could prepare twice. I still need preparing it. I can pick 2 for today.
Oh God, I'm 5,000 pounds when I'm large.
Chonkers.
There we go. I have 2 for today.
All right, we have 2 doors and a lot of garbage. If I were an air elemental and I were setting up a trap, I would have a lot of garbage in my room, a lot of very sharp garbage.
Yeah.
How do we anticipate harming this thing?
I mean, our attacks for the previous 2, well, the 2 we previous fought, they did some damage, not a lot. If only we had come better prepared and, scouted it out beforehand.
Well, that's what we're doing right now. We're finding everything as we encounter it.
True.
The problem with this one is, since it's an air elemental, the majority of my ray attacks are going to be ineffective against it. But I think we'll do well. If we can get close enough to this thing, which both of you should be able to do if you'll be heavy, then our normal attacks should work against it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So which door should we go through first, south or east?
I think the east one.
Yeah.
I
East.
think the south one.
Why the south?
Because it looks like the east one is gonna go further down the place. But the south one, it looks like it'll be just one room or 2.
How can you tell that?
I'm very smart.
Are you, though?
Yeah.
I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's try the south door.
Yeah.
Yay.
What's the worst?
I need light. What's the worst that could happen? Dragon's Lair.
Oh God.
Thank you, Mr. Weasel. All right, so this will be at a +3, 30. Looking for traps on the door.
Okie dokie. Hold on, I've lost me thing. You guys are in room number this. Heading south. So you do not see any traps on the door.
Is the door locked?
It is sealed to the floor.
Lightning, do the thing.
Go grab the lightning puppet.
Make lightning do the thing.
More pooping.
Okay, you boop her, so she does 30. Which actually gets that door. She has a difficult time, but your booping seems to be the thing what tips her over the edge.
Of course.
Good.
All right. What you see in front of you is glass. It's see-through, so you can see through it.
Is it a glass wall or ground up glass?
From the floor to the ceiling. You can move through it. You can't. So follow the path.
Burn, stop. This is the kind of thing that leads to dangerous encounters.
I clicked on something. I think it's sliding.
I'm trying to think. I'll tell you what, Alexandra, you take the reins on this one. How do you think we should proceed?
That's a good question. Well, I am the one who weighs the most and has the most armor, so I probably should go first in case we do get attacked.
Definitely.
And I would also test out the glass to see if it's actually stable.
Alexandrite and Burn, both of you are poked with a wand of bull strength.
All right. Let's see. Where's the ups? Here they are.
Alright, you can see through the glass here. There seems to be like a table and stuff set up. You can't see anything on the table, but there is obviously a few chairs and stuff there. On this side, you can see what seems to be lots of barrels of something. It does hold this. It does hold the symbol on it that you can see there of the snake.
It's a barrel snake.
Over here, you can see strange, large-looking white outfits. There appears to be 3 of them hanging up on the wall.
Strange looking what?
Suits. White suit.
Huh.
Huh.
Those are.
Could be protection from something.
They're basically just hanging up on the walls, sort of here. Looking at them, it looks like they are designed. They are quite roomy, and it looks like it's designed to go over what you're already wearing. It also looks like the helmet goes on over the top and seals down over the rest of the outfit. And it does require the help of somebody else, but you could seal yourself inside. But it is very obviously made for individuals who are a little bit more slimmer than Pony.
Do these look like they're designed for bipedal creatures?
Yes. Nightshine, as you... let's see if this works. As you come over towards there, no, it doesn't work. The door sort of slides into the wall to allow you to pass.
I get scared and step back.
Then slides back over.
I suggest you 3 wear these suits.
Yeah.
I think they're for some kind of protection against something, and I'm immune to most diseases and such, being a
I suppose. Help me get this on then.
I mean,
Alright.
I think I'm already infected, so I don't have to.
I would highly suggest it. There's a possibility the infection could get worse.
Agreed.
That's not how it works.
I'll have to prepare the spell at midnight tonight, but I could detect diseases to find out if he actually is carrying something. From what I can observe, it's not a disease. Or some kind of poison.
Well, still, if it's some kind of acid, maybe it might.
Disease have been known to linger for days. Poison tends to be something that happens instantly. Based on your current life.
Well then, Nightshine, if you're confident that you think you don't need a suit, you want to help me put it on?
Sure.
Alright.
Zip.
Yeah,
You will find very quickly, Alexandrite, you're not going to be able to get it over your heavy armor.
All right. Well,
That's
we're-
definitely going to handicap you.
I don't think
Right.
I'm gonna hurt anyway.
So we're gonna have to take our heavy armor off then. All right.
You can get over other types of armor, but heavy armor is going to be one of those ones which you will risk damaging the suit if you try.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take off my half plate armor then.
That's not wise.
In order to get this suit on,
Can you wear your armor over the suit?
can we?
There's nothing stopping you. You will need somebody else to put it on, as it's going to be very difficult to make use of the your normal abilities while you're inside. You notice once you examine it a lot closer that the hooves on it seems to have like a lot more mobility to them, almost like a creature who would use hoof-like appendages. But obviously, for you, it's wasted upon yourself.
All right. I'll put my half plate armor on over the suit then.
It's like socks with toes, only for someone with a stump.
And there's 3 suits?
There is 3 suits.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
Milk Thistle will endure and put one on as well.
All right. Burned Requiem is gonna help Milk Thistle out with the suit.
Milk Thistle will too, so we'll get y'all suited up and get your armor back on over the top of it.
Right.
And I guess if Nightshine doesn't want the 3rd suit, Alexandrite will take off his armor and put the suit on.
Okay.
And then his armor back on.
Burned will help Alexandrite out with his armor after he finishes up with Milk Thistle.
Alexandrite one's going to be a lot more harder to do, given that you're wearing full plate, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily going to go back on as easily as just your breastplate is. He's not going to be able to get his helmet on at all, and trying to get the chest piece on over the top of everything is going to be next to impossible.
All right, so I guess my armor is out of the picture.
All right. So, as we all get these suits on, is there there's like a glass compartment, right, on the head?
Yeah, so you can see through it. It's it's see-through, but it's not glass.
All right. Well, let's get going.
More
Then.
flexible than what glass would be.
All right.
How many minutes have passed?
You've probably spent trying to get into these, and as well as put armor back on. You've probably spent about 10 minutes.
All right. Unfortunately, the effects have worn off of bull strength.
All right. Okay. Stop buffs. All right. Well, let's get going then. He says as he approaches the door.
It will slide into the wall. Shh.
Well, this is unsettling, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And he's gonna step over here.
There's actually a sign on this door which you would understand as "Do not enter. Exit only."
All right. Go up here. And
That one says entrance, surprisingly.
all right.
Let me just double check something with that door. Door. Brain work. Sorry. Oh, that's that one. So that one's on that one. Okay, yeah. The door seems like it goes to, it registers, but then it looks like you hear sort of some noise similar to what it does when it starts to move, but then it stops very quickly after it starts to move.
I'm gonna use perception to see if there's anything wrong with this door.
Not that you can tell, obviously.
What?
It just didn't. It just didn't open. That's all you can tell.
All right. Well, I heard a noise from this door. It sounded like it was about to open, but it didn't. So, let's see. He's going to put a hoof on the handle and check it.
There is no handle.
Oh.
It's similar to all the doors here, where they normally slide upwards. There just does not appear to be any sort of code indicator or anything else like that.
All right. Let's see. How do we proceed from here?
Can we crowbar our way through?
Hey, Nightshine. Can I see your crowbar?
Before that, you said that the door was saying no entry, just exit?
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this door.
In what language?
Ruminant.
Okay. I gonna give Burning my crowbar. And I want it back.
Of course. And with that, he's gonna stick it under here. And with a strength check, he is going to try to open the door.
You would not be able to use your strength because you would not be able to use your mouth to work it. You have to use your, so you have to use your intelligence.
All right. Here we go. Nope.
With a +2 from the crowbar, that would not be enough to open it.
Oh,
Nightshine,
All
you're pretty good with magic. Do you mind opening?
Okay. Move
He's
aside.
He's gonna hand the crowbar back.
I'll just stand on this table.
You won't be able to climb. You shouldn't be able to climb the table. That one, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, all right.
Well, we had to move for him, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just telling you that climbing the table would be a different thing. You are also struggling, Nightshine, at the moment.
I'm gonna boop myself and try again.
With your second attempt, you are able to get enough of a hook to pull the door up. You got past whatever difficult stage it is, and then it moves up with a hiss into the ceiling.
Yay.
Alright. Hold on. Before we go charging in there, let's check for traps on the way through. So, I'm going to use perception on the hall.
Okay.
Okay, right here.
You can see in the wall either side, just where Nightshine is, in the walls are down north and south. There seems to be lots of small holes in the wall.
Nightshine, I'd best be careful if I were you.
Why?
Looks like there are some holes right here in the walls.
Okay.
And he, I don't trust this. Let me see, what is my acrobatics? Burned is going to try using acrobatics to roll under the holes in a combat roll.
Right. With the current suit you're wearing, you're going to take an additional -5.
Alright, so he doesn't do that then. What he does is he goes, "Have at me!" as he walks right into it.
You kind of more fall into the square as you attempt to roll. As you land in the square, steam comes out of either side of them, sort of blasting at you for a few moments and then stops.
Oh,
Are you all right?
yeah, it's just steam. There's
Well-
nothing to worry about. It's just steam.
Well, I say steam, it was just basically smoke coming out over you. That's all you can tell.
Huh. Interesting. Alexandra is going to carefully step onto the thing.
The same happens, and then it
Oh.
stops.
It seems safe, at least.
Does the smoke cling to their suits?
It doesn't seem to cling to it. It just sort of washes over it, and then that's when it seems to finish.
Okay. Oh, also, do you remember when I said I was going to start prepping fastidiousness every day?
Yeah.
Okay, Milk Thistle did cast that on himself earlier. Sorry, I didn't remember that.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You're wearing a suit, aren't you?
All right. Can Nightshine crawl under the smoke, or is he going to be exposed to it no matter how he crosses through the square?
It seems to catch anyone in that area, as far as you can tell. Even if they're like low to the belly, they would be caught in it, unless being low enough doesn't set it off. But no one's tested that.
I have an idea. I'm gonna crowbar this door.
That's probably a bad idea.
I wouldn't suggest it.
Are there any emergency provisions in this room, like a blanket maybe?
No, there is nothing like that.
Is there anything on this table, any drawers, anything written on the table?
No, it's completely bare.
Are the holes in the wall only on one side?
No, on both sides.
Both sides. What if we take the table and we press it up against the holes on one side, and Milk Thistle presses himself against the holes on the other side, so that way Nightshine can walk through without getting exposed to the smoke?
The table would be too large to. It's too large to lift up vertically for this room or the hallway.
I'm going to boop myself and open the door now.
Oh dear.
Please don't.
You try and get a grip on this, but this door seems to be sealed to the ground, and you can't get your crowbar at all into any lip to try and get any leverage.
Boo.
Milk Thistle, have you tried examining the smoke?
It's not exactly my area of expertise. I'm not sure what I could gain from it. But Milk Thistle will stand directly in front of the holes as the smoke blows.
It blows over your suit, and then stops. You don't feel anything physically or anything that seems to be affecting you.
Alexandra, will you squeeze through this square with me? Just quickly. I want to see if it reactivates.
All right.
Doesn't seem to reactivate.
Okay. Nightshine, you can pass through.
Yay.
All
Don't know if
right.
that's a good idea. The smoke is here for a reason.
All right. Bernd is gonna try this. Oh, right. It goes upwards, so he's gonna attempt to check the door for traps. Let's see, perception.
You're not seeing any traps at all.
All right. Does the door open when we approach it?
It does not.
All right. Bernd is gonna open the door then.
Using the crowbar, which hopefully Nightshine will loan to you again.
Yeah, we're gonna borrow the crowbar from Nightshine again.
You mean you're gonna borrow Nightshine?
Yeah, sure. We'll
Nightshine.
borrow Nightshine.
He's gonna boop himself.
Wait a minute.
Because-
Nightshine. Go ahead.
No, you carry on.
Out of character, I think Nightshine actually should have walked through the smoke, because I think that was the disinfectant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, but I don't know that in game.
No, this is clearly a trap with poisonous gas, and I just saved your life, Nightshine. You're welcome.
I am.
We are going to absolutely contaminate the heck out of this clean room.
Yeah.
I want you to click everything.
Nightshine, because you are having to share your space with somebody, you're taking a -2 to this check.
I gonna point at Bond and point at Alex. You got that square.
Milk Thistle, as you step back, it blasts you with smoke and then stops.
Oof.
You seem to get worse than into the better.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. You're gonna roll a natural 1.
He's determined. He's got it in there. He's going.
20.
You think on the last roll, it what number is that? 19.
20 because I have +1 because I'm booping myself.
Oh, plus 1 because you're booping yourself. Okay, with that you suddenly give out a loud and it goes up into the ceiling.
Yay.
Alright. Change places.
Hold on. Need to select things. There we go.
Nightshine.
This room is cool.
Where is it? Here we go.
Oh no. This room has a turn order in it.
Say those 3 magic words. That always starts a fight.
Hey, wanna fight?
No, roll for initiative.
Oof.
Nice. This thing will get a surprise round. Because I'm pretty sure you can't see it.
Nope.
Oh, it's slow.
Yeah, -5.
Oof.
How's that?
How far does it move? That far. You hear something squelch over to you. How far does it have? One. Can't go there. Can go here.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's a butt.
I was actually just thinking that too.
Then we go to proper turn order. Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle is going to start off strong here. He's going to cast Barbed Chains, and these are going to be doing slashing damage against it. So let's see, 2d20 plus Wisdom modifier, yeah. Plus BAB. That's for okay, so 10. All right, so a 21 and a 15.
Is this the hit?
Yes.
Yeah, they hit.
Both do?
Yeah.
All right, then this thing is going to take. I'll just roll it on the dice here. It's going to take 11 slashing damage.
Okay. So as you slash it, it doesn't seem to have the desired effect you were expecting. You hit it once, and where there was one of them, there's now 2 of them.
Oh.
That's actually a good thing,
Yeah? How's that a good thing?
because both of them have very reduced HP. And okay, this is not Chains of Perdition. This is Barb Chains, so it doesn't have to make an additional save. Okay, so yeah, it just did 11 damage.
And then the second attack, obviously on the original one, then has the same effect.
Mm.
That.
Well, these things aren't. These
On
things.
the step side. Then the creature speak with half its original. Okay. So Milk Vessel, your two chains sort of lash out a bit, and you now have more of this creature. Nightshine.
Can I try to acknowledge this thing?
Knowledge Dungeoneering.
And I'm gonna add my 1d6.
Okay.
22.
22. Alright, you get 2 questions. You believe it's a black pudding.
That makes me want to lick it.
No, do not lick this thing.
What 2 questions would you like?
Did it look like him dividing himself caused him any damage, or was it just good to him?
It doesn't look like it suffered any damage.
Were you trying to ask if it has any special abilities?
No, I was trying to ask if you attacking it did any harm.
Okay.
That would be more of a visual thing, but
Okay.
rather than your knowledge questions, because the damage it did. I think I said it did no damage, but it split.
Yeah. I just wanted to double check. Second question, how to damage it?
You've got 2 questions still.
Yeah, second question. Okay. How to damage it?
How to damage? Right. You know that you do not want to use any slashing or piercing weapons.
I'm gonna scream that. Don't do any slashing or piercing weapons. And let me think of the second question. And it... Okay, I don't think we have to ask this one's favorite color. So I'm out of ideas.
Special defenses, maybe?
I think we can guess that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you've only so far asked its what hurts it. I've told you what basically doesn't hurt it.
How does it hurt up?
I don't think that's a good question. Is it vulnerable to anything?
There is nothing in particular that it is vulnerable to.
Okay. And now I'm going to fireball.
Yeah, I saw this one coming. Here's the fireball. No,
It's a shame because I wanted to check those things over at the table, but I don't think we can do it.
Do you want it? Hang on, should we move it to the... There you go, you should be able to move it around now.
No. But I like that place.
Oh, you like that place? Okay, cool, we can say that.
Just
And you
burn
said
the
it
entire room.
Alright, so I now need to make 3 reflex saves. So the one right at the top, the one in the middle, and the one at the bottom. Okay, I believe they all failed that.
Yay.
23 damage. Let me just double check stuff. None of those.
Ooh.
None of those. Okay. So you take that
Ooh,
much. You take that much. And you take that much. They are all still there, but the oozes basically do look heavily burned. Roll me 1d20. Okay, no, all good.
Huh?
Alright. No, nothing else happens. Alright. Burned.
No, I'm still moving.
Oh, okay, go for it.
I'm leaving this place. And can I pull out something from my bag as I move?
No. You can't do that unless it's in a bandolier.
In that case, I'm just gonna move. Ah! Wait, I don't think... Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. That's my turn.
Right.
Oh, man.
Burned.
I have my katana, which is slashing or piercing. I have the tomahawk, which wouldn't do much good. The only thing I could think to do is to just punch it with my hooves. I really need to get like a magic level in magic classes or something. Oh fuck, I do not know what I could do in this case.
Everybody needs a wacky stick at some point.
Yeah. Just checking my...
There are stools over here if you want to improvise a way.
True.
I will accept a stool as a weapon.
Alright. Yeah, he's gonna move up to the stool, pick up with both of his hooves, and just chuck it at him.
You would be able to move and pick it up, technically. That would be your action.
Alright, that's what he's gonna do then.
Which is just not chucking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also point out you would have to use your magic to pick it up, not pick it up in your suit.
Oh. Alright. I'll use my magic to pick it up then.
Okay. Who's time? Okay. Bad time for you.
Hopefully the suits protect you.
What would it do?
Oh, Steel, I just read this about my spell, sorry. On a successful hit, the target must attempt a will save. If it fails its save, the creature is shaken for 1d4 rounds.
Okay. So it will be two. I'm going to do 2 saves on the central one because technically that was the one that was hit twice.
Okay, DC 17.
I'm not predicting it will pass, but we'll go. Well, definitely not. I'm guessing its abilities don't stack.
Correct. I would say that if like I roll a 1 on the first shaken attempt, but I roll a 3, then it would be a total of 3 rounds.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, we will take the highest. So a -1 on a 1. So.
Oh wow! Look at that. Let's see what happens. Wow, what a coincidence! All right, so it is.
Quick question: do these actually have minds?
That would be a question you ask with your questions.
I know that was more just a like mechanics thing because.
He's asking if the spell would work.
Oh, is it mind affecting? Only if it says mind affecting.
Okay, I'm not sure how like fear works on like things that.
Okay, no, it is mind affecting, so no effect on that
No
side.
effect. Okay, nothing changes.
Sorry, I just wanted to be fair.
Disgusting.
You can be fair and keep your mouth shut at the same time, Alexandra.
Yeah.
Just... No, it's all good.
All right. But the slashing stuff still goes because that's more physical rather than fear stuff. Alright. Anyway, I've read up about this sort of stuff. Alright, so it does this to each thing. Oh, okay, so this one is going to attack you as it reaches out to grab you, Burn.
I've seen this anime. I don't like where it's going.
14.
Nope. My AC is 20.
This one will move to here and then reach out and attempts to do the same. Another 14.
Nope.
This one get you from here. Brain work for diagonals for reach attack. I think that still counts as 10 foot for the purpose of reach attacks. I hate Pathfinder diagonal rule system. Right, here we go. Yeah, diagonals still count 10. So you are still in range for him to come out and touch you. Well, let's see, we got another 14. Ooh, 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okie dokie, so we're going to do a number of things. Alright, so you're going to take some damage first of all.
He's wearing the suit if that helps.
I'll let you know if anything changes. Okay, so that's the damage you take. The 8 damage at the end is acid damage. Your suit will take that. But your suit also physically takes the 8 damage. So it's not looking too good. Then it is going to be even more mean and wants to snack on you as it goes to grapple. Will 22 grapple you?
Let's see, CMD. Yes, it would. Oh no.
It goes, come over here, and you are now its lunch.
Oh no.
So, where's the grapple icon? There, you are also grappled. Cool. All right. Alexandrite.
All right. Let's see here. I can't really hurt the one that's dual or not Burns facing because he's a
Were you just gonna call me dual?
Sounded that way.
I'm starting to get to that point where I'm just super tired, so
It's alright.
Oh,
I
no.
will go here. And actually, I could punch him over there. Yeah, I'll hit the one that's grabbed Burnin with my one poof.
I need to give Nightshine an additional camera.
That'd be nice. Oh, cool.
I'm gonna use my once a day thing to re-roll that nat one. So I'll just take the.
Okay.
So I'll just say the second one because they're both the same thing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll accept that. Which one were you hitting?
I was hitting this one up here.
Oh, that one. Okay, you do hit, and you hit it with a squelch. Roll me a reflex save.
All right. $16.
Okay, you hit it, and your suit will take 7 points of damage, and that hoof begins to melt a little. That hoof protection. So, if your hoof number 1 attack hit, there's not much to protect it.
All right.
I've got to check if that camera worked. It did, yay. All right, Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle is going to cast a ray of what is it? I just had it open.
The woman?
Ray of the
also-
Eclipse.
Alexandrite, you still have your enlarged person buff on.
Oh, I do.
Does he?
Really?
It says in his attacks, but
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So that would be a I think -1 to that second attack then.
So he gains 1 hit point back.
Yeah.
All right. So just make sure you take it off for next time.
Yeah, I took it off now.
All right. Sorry, Milk. Carry on.
Right. Let's see. This. All right. He is going to cast Ray of. No, Ray of. Dadgummit, come on.
Eclipse.
Thank you. Ray of the Eclipse, and this will be at a ranged touch attack.
Yep. Which one you ranging at?
Oh, he's targeting the one that's got a hold of Burned Requiem.
Cool. So you're shooting in combat, so that's a -4, so that's 11.
Okay, yeah. What is it?
It's a -4 to shoot into combat. Nope, still would have got you, Alexander,
Okay.
but you still hit.
Okay, then it is going to take 3d6 of cold damage.
Okay.
14, good roll.
You freeze part of it. Oh, it seems to get very hard and breaks a little. But it is still oozing about, doing oozy things.
All right, and it is also coated in that black goopy stuff. I imagine it has blind fight, but if it does get affected by blindness, then it is blind for 1 round.
You believe that this thing does not have eyes to become blinded.
Didn't think so. Okay, and do I need to move? I'll stay right there in the doorway, so just 5 foot step forward. That's my turn.
All right. Nightshine.
I'm going to 5 foot here. And I can only see 2 of them. So...
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Bring in the fireball. Okay, so let me just give it to you so you can move it to where you... oh, excuse me. Where you want to.
Give me power.
You just need to be able to put it as long as where you can see the center, then you're fine. So there you go. You've got control over it now.
It's so big.
I know.
I'm happy here.
You're happy. Okay, cool. All right. I've got 3 reflex saves to do again. Let's see. Back to me puddings. Right. I'm not 22 damage. Well, let's see if they do any better this time. I'm not holding my breath. First, the one at the top, one in the middle, and then the one at the bottom. I think the one at the top would have taken even more negatives because he's grappled, but it doesn't matter.
And for my move action, I'm gonna pull out an Alchemist Fire, and that's my turn.
So, just applying the damage to the health. So with that fireball, they all simultaneously give a horrible sort of squelching noise as their bodies burn, hiss, and sizzle, and they just lose whatever cohesiveness about them, and they just sort of spread out as a flat, acidy gloop.
Ugh.
Lovely. So by rolling 6d6, you did 66 damage.
Yeah.
That was a good shot. Thank you for that.
So we get 3 times the XP.
Oh.
Kill one of these. There was 4 of you. You guys gain this much XP.
Yay!
Yay.
That's pretty good.
Indeed.
I was gonna say it's a good thing you killed them, because next turn I was just gonna throw random chemicals at them.
The equipment around here, there doesn't seem to be chemicals in them. It looks like, if anything, has gone over all the desks, crushed all of the equipment, and dissolved most of this stuff.
Ah, okay, so
You do see remnants of probably what was once here.
Can we find anything valuable left?
You can look around.
Yeah, let's. look
Hopefully, you
around.
didn't explode anything too important.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm hoping.
34. Looking for valuable, useful things.
Yeah, I'll join in on that. Let's see skills.
Alexander is gonna carefully try to not step on the ooze, because he saw how it burnt through the tried to burn through.
Begin your process of looking around. Go to the room. The room. What number are we on? We're under this one. Sure, that was thank you.
By the way, Nightshine, don't eat that pudding.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
I mean, to be fair, you ate that other stuff, so.
You technically liked it.
Yeah, he just tasted it.
I should sniff it.
Okay, so you guys start going through the various bits and pieces, whatever drawers may have survived. As you're doing it, the 2 of the black oozes give off a horrible sort of welch noise and completely spread out across the flooring, and they also give off a very odd odor as well.
Is it a toxic odor?
No.
Alright. Well, Nook Thistle's going to climb up on one of the tables so he's not walking in the stuff.
I'm going to put them to the back. I'm actually going to put them. Will this work? No, it's not going to. They're going to still be on top of it. Right. If they're dead, I'm going to move them off the map for the time being then, so you guys can see basically what's on them. They're slowly starting to spread out, and this is when you'll notice that the floor does have grates and stuff in them, and they seem to be sort of draining into the grate at the center, so they are draining away.
Alright, that's good.
But this one hasn't done.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anything like water that we could use to like splash this one into the grate?
There's nothing what appears to be water.
Nook
Nightshine, do you have
Thistle-
any? I'm sorry.
Nook Thistle can simply create water.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Nightshine, do you have any cantrips that can just attack these things?
No?
Nothing like acid splash?
No.
Well, no, these things were doing acid damage. That wouldn't harm them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ray of Frost.
No?
Frost or snowball?
No.
No.
I mean, I have this alchemist fire to burn it a little more in case it's still alive.
I'll just grab a chair and hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should work.
you die, Chad, die. I mean, the stool comes back sort of melted. By the end of you beating the ooze more, your chair is sort of smouldering. Oh, actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't better hit it because you would have to take off the helmet to be able to grip the weapon in your mouth.
Could I stand on my hind legs and use my elbows as to?
No, you wouldn't be able to utilize yourself in that manner.
Actually, I have my saddle rack. Can't I use that?
Your saddle rack is currently inside your suit.
Night shiny smash.
Oh God.
Are you using the stool?
Ah,
Are you using the stool or are you using a weapon?
I using a share.
Okay, so you beat it with your magic, and the stool comes back as a smoldering mess, and then this particular ooze will give off the same sort of horrible squelching noise, followed by the smell, and then it will begin to drain away.
I'm good at this.
Well, I'm better against not oozes. I think I'd have preferred facing the elemental.
Well, to be perfectly honest, we were better equipped to take these out than we were the fire elemental.
Yeah, that's true.
Speak for yourself.
As a team, we were.
Class is in session.
Well, it looks like there is a door over here.
Did our perception check find anything useful?
As you're searching around, over at this desk here, in one of the drawers, you do find a book.
Is the book written in a language I understand?
No.
Can you read it, Nightshine?
Is it ruminant?
It is.
I can read it.
What's
Don't
in
you
the
have-
book?
It seems that somebody's been talking about them experimenting with a chemical, what's they've been calling SO.
Can I determine how old the book is?
You wouldn't be able to determine that. There doesn't appear to be dates listed in it. But you do see a number system, which might be a date, but it doesn't correspond with any sort of dating system that you have.
How old does the material of the book look?
The book itself seems to. You have feeling it's old, but I mean it's still in pretty good nick. You don't know if it's because being here it's helped preserve it, but it still seems to be in very good condition.
You said it was CO?
SO.
SO.
Spelled S space O.
Yeah, that's what I meant to write.
Oh.
Oh,
So
O
sulfur,
I
sulfur
zero.
and oxygen on the periodic table.
Yeah, S in zero is in zero.
I get it
Sorry.
now. I gonna pocket.
How many S's and how many O's? This is important.
Exactly how I've put it into Roll20.
Just a single sulfur and a single oxygen. Okay.
Well, that's actually a 0, so.
Oh, that's 0. Okay, S0.
You would probably need to spend a bit of time going over the book, but going to the back, that's pretty much sort of the last thing that they seem to be indicating. You would need to spend some time to get more in-depth info.
All right, we can analyze that book later.
Is,
Yeah.
is there any alchemical components that could be salvaged?
I'm afraid the occupants that you just dispatched probably did away with anything of value in this room.
Shame.
By the way, Steel, there's a little crack in this wall.
So there is.
Hmm.
Well, you better see you won't be able to see much. To be
Why
honest,
can't they
so-
select that?
Because there's the firewalls on the other side.
Oh,
Would it be
What?
cheating to check for hidden doors? Or would you trust me to do that anyway?
I can tell you that there is no hidden door there. It is simply happens to be a small crack in the map.
Okay,
All right,
then
let's
we'll.
check the door for traps.
All right, 31,
And
33.
yep.
31, 33. One moment, I've got to work out what room you're in. This room, you are going to that door. Okay. So you're not seeing any sort of traps or anything located on the door at all.
All right. Burned is going to step up to it and attempt to open it.
The door opens as you step in front of it.
Huh.
Sweet.
All right. I'm gonna check the hall, at least right over here, for traps, cause starting to become a habit again.
Okay. You are not seeing any traps.
All right. I don't see anything. I believe it's safe to move on.
All right.
All right. Check in this hall for traps.
Was that the 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can notice that this whole corridor seems to have a lot more holes in the ceiling and the floor. Ceiling and walls, and there is a lot of grates in the floor.
Looks like there's a lot.
Starts about here.
All right. Looks like there's a lot more holes in the walls and ceilings, as well as grates down this hall.
It might just be the same kind of smoke as before.
Maybe. Be on your guard. And you said it was right here, right?
Yep.
All right. Burned is gonna hesitantly put a hoof on that spot. See
Okay.
what happens.
Nothing at the moment.
All right. He's gonna take a deep breath and walk on it.
There is you hear sort of a load of like clonking noises, and then all of a sudden there's a spurt of and then all of a sudden it's raining all over you and down the rest of the corridor.
Oh, it's just water. Just water. Hey, moves on.
Alexander, you start getting coated in this liquid.
Okay.
Burnt, as you get to about here, you're starting to feel yourself getting a bit wet. As in you as a pony getting wet.
So, real quick, Burnt is gonna examine his suit.
There are clear signs that it has melted in places from your previous attack.
Ah, for the love of the gods. Alexandrite, are you yourself getting wet as well?
Let's see.
Just your hoof was exposed to acid.
Just my hoof.
Well, my suit's starting to fill up. If it gets too filled, I'm gonna have to take it off.
Yeah, we don't want
You're
you to
getting
drown.
wet, it's not filling full of water.
Oh.
It's
Alright.
reverse scuba suit.
So, as I get down here, perception again.
Okay.
Because I'm starting to not trust this place even further.
You are seeing again holes in the walls, but these ones look completely different to all the other ones you have seen.
How so do they look different?
Larger.
This raises some alarms. There are more holes, but they're larger.
Would you like me to try these ones since I have less holes in my...
All right, go right
Actually-
on ahead.
Actually, allow me. My suit is still fully intact.
All right, so let's reposition ourselves.
You guys get a bit more wet.
All right, I need a light source. Thank you. All right, what's happening?
One more square, and then you're in the area. Alright, so again, there's a loud sort of like noises. There's clearly something is starting to power up or activate, and all of a sudden there's a loud whirring noise as you don't really feel anything, but you feel like there's a lot of wind pushing on you all of a sudden. But you don't feel the wind because you're inside the suit.
It's the elemental.
Is my suit? Oh no! I was just gonna suspect that the suit was just like slapping up against my fur.
Yeah, pretty much. As it's being
Is,
moved, as it's blown from different directions.
Is anything else happening?
No, just that basically.
All right. Seems to just be blowing air.
Weirdest traps ever.
Nightshine, you get wet.
I run as fast as I can so I can get the least wet as possible.
Okay. Approaching this corner, Milk Thistle's gonna roll perception. Are we about to walk into anything?
Not that you can tell.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to the corner, and I need a light source, and I'll roll perception again down the hallway.
You're not seeing anything.
All
Should
right.
I
No
take
holes
the
in
lead?
walls. Sure.
All right. Remind me never to enter a room like this.
Burnt, you see on the wall here a sign and what appears to be like a hole in the wall, and it indicates dispose of you suits here.
Oh, all right. He's gonna approach, and it takes him a bit to get his armor off first, but once that's off, then he takes his suit, balls it up, puts in the chute, and then he's gonna get his armor back on, which that takes like forever.
We'll help you. We'll get through this quick.
All right.
Nightshine, are you coming?
I am. I want to run straight through the corridor so I don't get blown.
I like to imagine Nightshine is just poofy now.
How dare you?
How
It's like
dare.
a blue version of Flufflepuff.
Yeah.
And because you run through it, you're still wet.
Good.
All right, I'll take my suit off, and I'm not wearing my armor because I couldn't get it over. So.
And Milk Thistle will remove his suit, still fully intact, but no doubt contaminated with whatever. So he disposes of that. And Alexandria, shall we put your armor on before we advance?
All right.
I was supposed to say, as you step there, the door opens, but
Okay.
No, come back. We're gonna get your armor on.
All right, I can put on my armor here.
Yeah, Bernie's gonna help him out.
The more assistance you have, the less time it takes. And the door's open right now.
Yeah. Well, why don't we just go into the bigger room? That way you can both.
Because you're probably gonna trigger something, but okay.
Oh, you guys move there. I gotta move everything. Night shine, the door closed, but then you move there and it opens again.
Oh, good.
Oh, this is the same room as before. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was saying.
Well, that was a lovely little romp.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get your armor back on.
Yup.
All right. After the amount of time I'm putting my armor on. Well, that could have been worse, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so we need to head back. Our elemental was not in this area.
Your princess is in a different castle.
Shut up, Toad.
Obviously, you have to head back around the glass again, past where all the barrels are stacked up.
With barrels of snakes.
Don't you see, Toad? You were my princess all along.
Oh my gosh!
That would be a terrible fanfic. Someone should write it.
S.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think
Great.
of that, Sean?
You're able to read that?
Yeah. Look. S. O.
You could also read it, Bird.
Huh.
Any idea what it's for?
No.
Can I use a heal check to determine what SO stands for?
You would not be able to use a heal check to work that out, I'm afraid.
Ah.
Milk Thistle's going to cast Detect Fiendish Presence on the barrels. Is anything pinging?
Nothing's pinging, but you're quite certain that it's not penetrating the barrel.
Good to go. Should we deal with the air elemental first, or crack one of these open to see what we're dealing with?
I'd rather check out the entire place before we go back and crack things open.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to come back here because I want to know what this is.
All right. So I think before we open this door, I probably should head off. It is coming to that time.
Aww.
Yes. We can stop
Boo.
you just before you delve deeper. More
need
into these mysteries that await you.
We need to go deeper.
I need to walk my dog.
What?
I need to go buy food.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I hope
Okay.
you guys are enjoying a little bit more of this mysterious dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun so far.
Definitely out of place in this world.
Mm.
Yeah. Like, this is some serious technology guide levels right here.
Yeah, and being a bunch of ignorant people from the medieval times is interesting to be like, what is this suit?
I mean, technically, Paizo has done this with the Iron Gods adventure path. So I really can't say it's out of the ordinary, but
Yes, it's definitely going to put you out of place when you go, what's all this stuff? Like, I don't know. But you may be able to work out some things out of character, but you definitely wouldn't know in character.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. It's like, God, I know this stuff out of character. It's just like I can't like magically know it in.
yeah, this is like we're attempting to advance this Starfinder, which I mean, it's
Don't worry, that won't be happening. You're not going to suddenly start doing the Starfighter.
We're not going to find a teleporter that takes us up to a spaceship, and then all of a sudden our character sheets have to be drastically changed. Nothing like that.
Oh, there won't be any drastically changing character sheets. That much I can tell you.
Okay.
Go get Space Alexander. Oh, he should look like Buck Rogers.
Oh my god, that could be cool. So
We're going to.
we have Sorry, go on.
I wonder if we're going to encounter a clan of Nagajis that are secretly ruling the world
Oh
in
man.
space pyramids.
So we might. Obviously, Alexandrite would be Buck Rogers. Who here would be Flash Gordon? Probably Lightning.
I'm honestly not familiar with that fiction, so I have no idea who Milk Thistle would be.
I kind of think, because let's see, Milk Thistle is a real intelligent fellow, I can tell you that.
He's more of the patient elderly type. But
I
he
could see.
definitely,
Oh, sorry.
he definitely has a ruthless streak. He hasn't had to show very much of though. But he's got that inside.
I can kind of see Milk Thistle rocking a Starfleet command shirt.
Jean-Luc Picard, right?
I was thinking the classic Starfleet.
So Shatner then.
Yeah.
I don't really see him as William Shatner. If anything, he's more of a Picard.
Yeah, I know, but I'm more just going off. We're going with all the '60s stuff, so.
I've got to go with probably more evil Picard from the Mirror Universe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
He's got a goatee.
You know what's funny is I think the only Star Trek series I was able to legit sit through was Deep Space Nine.
Really? I never got into that one. Next Generation was really good.
Mhm.
Honestly, I was able to get Deep Space Nine because it was like, I don't know, there was something about it that I liked more than Next Generation. I tried watching Voyager. I only got to season 2 before I'm like, oh, it's the same thing every episode.
Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here anyway before we start talking more about Star Trek.
Sorry.
All right.
No, that's
Good
fine.
night, everyone. Thank you for joining
Good
us.
night.
Have a good night.
See you.